for your board exam. Study hard, do well preparation for your exam. So today we will start with the guidance and doubt solving session for subject geography of first preliminary exam 2020-21. As yesterday you have written the paper, but there are some doubts, some guidance you need. So we will go through the paper and sort out our and solve our. So subject geography, the time you get for the paper is 2 hours and the marks is of 40. The note we have to read, all questions are compulsory. The questions which are asked in the paper are all compulsory for us to solve. Second, draw neat diagram and sketches wherever necessary while writing answers. We have to draw neat and clean diagrams, sketches whenever there is necessary while writing answers. The paper, exam paper answer sheet should be neat and clean. It should not be scribbling on it. The diagram should not be drawn very dark or by rubbing so many times. So we should take care of the neat and clean diagram and the sketches wherever necessary while writing. Answer should be written in blue or black pen. You can use blue pen also or black pen. But keep in mind, use only one color pen while writing the whole paper. If you have chosen blue, then write the whole paper in blue pen. If you have chosen black, then write the whole paper in black. Use of pencil is allowed. Do not use any color. You can use pencil, but do not use any color or color pencil in your answer sheet. So this is the note which we have to keep in mind while solving our paper. Now we will go through our first question. Choose the correct option and rewrite the sentence. This is question number 1 and it is for mark 4. 4 options are given to you and you have to choose the correct option, and again you have to rewrite the sentence because the question is choose the correct option and rewrite the sentence. So first, the economy of India and Brazil are of dash type. 4 options are given: developed, underdeveloped, socialist and mixed. So the answer will be mixed. The economy of India and Brazil are of mixed type. Both India and Brazil economy is mixed. Second, rainforests in Brazil are known as dash. 4 options are given: Mediterranean forest, lungs of the world, coffee pot of the world, and Rome. And the answer to this is, the correct option is lungs of the world. The rainforests in Brazil are known as lungs of the world. Third one, Brazil is covered mainly by dash. 4 options are there: highlands, plains, mountainous region, and dissected hills. The correct option is highlands. Brazil is covered mainly by highlands. Fourth, dash has been imported in the growth of Indian economy. Options are waterways, airways, roadways, railways. So the correct option is railways. Railways has been imported in the growth of the Indian economy. So these are the 4 fill in the blanks they have asked in the exam. You have to choose the correct option and rewrite the sentence again. Just only don't write down the answer. You have to rewrite the sentence again. It is of 4. Now we will move towards the next question. Match the correct pair. It is also of 4 marks. In that, column A and column B is given. In column A, the questions are asked, and in column B, the options are given, and you have to match it with the correct option. So the first is the origin of Ganga river. And the answer will be Gangotri. The origin of Ganga river. Where is the origin of the Ganga river? Gangotri. Second, the origin of Amazon river. So the answer is the Amazon river origin is from Andes mountain. The option is Andes mountain. Starts its origin from the Andes mountain. The third is the southernmost point of India. Indira Point. Answer is Indira Point. The southernmost point of India is Indira Point. The southernmost highland in Brazil. The Great Escarpment. The answer is the Great Escarpment. So in column A, 4 questions are asked. In column B, options are given. Here about 5, and you have to choose the correct option and match the correct fit. The origin of Ganga river, Gangotri. The origin of Amazon river, Andes mountain. The southernmost point of India, Indira Point. The southern east highland in Brazil, the Great Escarpment. So this is about question number 2. Now we will see answer question number 3. Answer the following question in one sentence. You have to just answer the questions in one sentence. No writing brief answers in this question. It is of 4 marks, and from total 5 are given, and from that you have to write any 4. Question 3, answer the following question in one sentence. You have to answer the sentence in one sentence. And if 4 you have to attain, and it is of 4 marks, 1 mark for one answer. The first question were asked, on which coastline deltas are found in India? The answer to this is deltas are found on the eastern coast of India. Deltas are found on the eastern coast of India. Second question, who established the earliest settlement in Brazil? The earliest settlement in Brazil were established by the settlers from Europe, mainly in the coastal area. The answer is the earlier settlement in Brazil were established by the settlers from Europe, mainly in the coastal area. Third question, how much percent land area have acquired by the country India? We have to write the percentage of land area covered by India. So answer is nearly 2.41% of land area have acquired by the country. Nearly 2.41% of land area have acquired by the country. You have to keep the percentage. You have to learn the percentage in mind. 2.41% land India occupied. Next question, what is sex ratio? Sex ratio is the number of female per 1,000 male in population. Very important question. Mostly it is asked. What is sex ratio? Sex ratio is the number of females per 1,000 males in population. Next, which is the highest peak in Brazil? The highest peak in Brazil is Pico do Neblina, is the highest peak in Brazil. So these are the 5 questions asked. In question number 3, answer the following question in one sentence. And if 4 you have to attain, and it is of 4 marks, 1 mark for each answer. While writing the answer, you have to keep in mind, you have to write the answer in one sentence. You have to write the complete sentence. Don't write only just a single word. For example, on which coastline deltas are found in India? Some students write only eastern coast. So it is not the proper way. You have to write in a complete sentence, deltas are found on the eastern coast of India. So in full sentence, you have to write and attempt the question number. Deltas are found in the eastern coast of India. The earliest settlement in Brazil is established by the settlers from Europe and mainly in the coastal area. And the percentage of land area acquired by India is 2.41%. What is sex ratio? Sex ratio is the number of female per thousand male in population. And the highest peak in Brazil is Pico do Neblina. Is the highest peak in Brazil. Now we will see question number 4A. Question number 4 has two parts, question number 4A and question number 4B. Question number 4A, mark the following in outline of map and write the name and give index. It is also of 4 marks, 1 mark for each, and you have to attempt any 4. 6 are given, any 4 you have to attempt. Now, what is important? You have to write the name and give the index. It is the most important task in this question. Properly you have to mark. And for question number 4B, it is also 4 marks. Any 4 you have to attempt. Observe the map of the Brazil and answer the following question. Any map they can ask, India or Brazil. It is also 4 marks. So question 4 have 2 parts. Question 4A for 4 marks. Question 4B for 4 marks. Total 8. So question 4A, mark the following in outline of map. Write the name and give index. And 4 you have to attempt and the mark is 4. So 6 options they have given. The eastern coastal plain, the hot desert region, economic capital of India, state of one horn rhinos, eastern Himalayas, and northeastern evergreen forest. So these are the 6 options. From these 6, you have to attempt 4 options and you have to fill that in the map properly, neatly. Don't overwrite it or don't draw by overwriting, rubbing, scribbling. So first read the option, see the map where it locates, and then only when you are confirmed, you have to fill the map. The main thing you have to write about the index. Whatever you are choosing the option that you have want to attempt the question, the point, you have to fill that in the as in the index by indicating some signs, just as standing line, slipping line, or shading, or some doing stars, triangle, or making boxes. Every question you are going to attempt, you have to give different signs that you have to keep in mind. So first, eastern coastal plain. So in the map, we can see in the index, eastern coastal plain is done by shading. It is shown as by shading in the east side, and the coastal plains are shown. Now, hot desert region. Hot desert region is shown, is indicated by the slipping line. And you have to write the name also in that particular area. It is of hot desert region, Rajasthan. Now comes economic capital of India. Economic capital of India is Mumbai. Economic capital they have. So economic capital of India is Mumbai. So in the state of Maharashtra, you have to mark it, and to indicate that I have used star. You can use any different sign that you want, but you have to put that mark in the index properly. And you have to write there also economic capital of India. State of one horn rhino. So in the index, we can see it is indicated by triangle. So in the map where the one horn rhinos are found, you have to mark in that state. So in here, in the map, you can see it is done triangle one state of one horn rhinos. In the eastern side, it is shown state of one horn rhinos, state of one horn rhinos. So four triangles are shown. So four triangles for state of one horn rhinos you have to indicate in the eastern Himalayas. Eastern Himalayas is indicated by drawing a boxes. So it is also to the east side, and box is done, and our name is written Eastern Himalayas. Northeastern evergreen forest. Northeastern evergreen forest means the range of Himalayas from the north side to the east. So it is indicated by showing triangles as the mountain. So from the north to the east, that is evergreen forest, eastern evergreen forest. So this is what about the question 4a. You have to mark the points which are asked in the map. You have to write the name and give index properly. Now we will see question number 4b. Observe the map of Brazil and answer the following question. 6 questions are given and you have to answer it choosing any 4. Any 4 you have to attempt, and it is also of 4. So you have to first identify the map. You have to read the map. See about what information is given. What is the scale given, and then you have to read the questions properly, understand it, and then search for the answer. So the first question is asked, identify the type of map showing distribution. So the type of map we can see is of dot map. Very simple question. What is the type of map? Dot map, because the information in the map is indicated with the dots. So the answer will be the type of map showing distribution of population is dot map. Second question, which state from North and Brazil population is fair? Which state from north of Brazil population is fair? From the north side, we have to see which is fair. So Amazon basin in the north of Brazil population is fair. How is the density of population in the coastal areas? In the coastal areas, how is the density of population? By the dots, we can come to know. The density of population is high in the coastal areas because of water facility, because the availability of water. So people reside mostly at the coastal area. This is the main reason. So the density of population is high in the coastal areas in Brazil. Fourth question, which state population is highly concentrated? Highly concentrated means highly populated. Which states we can see? Rio de Janeiro, Brasilia, and Sao Paulo. The dots that shows the population in that particular place. And we can see more dots in Rio de Janeiro, Brasilia, and Sao Paulo. So these are the three states which is highly concentrated. Fifth question, how is the distribution of population in the state of Amazon? The distribution of population in the state of Amazon, we can see is sparse population. It is very sparse. There is less population in this Amazon because the dots are at very distance from each other. And that dot shows that their population is very sparse in the map. So the question, how is the distribution of population in the state of Amazon? And the answer is the distribution of population in the state of Amazon is sparse population. Next question, how is the distribution of population in Brazil? The distribution of population in Brazil through the map we can study, we can understand that it is uneven. It is not equal at every place or at every state. Somewhere it is highly populated, somewhere it is sparse, somewhere it is medium, high and low. So these are the answers we have to attain. From 6, you have to attain only 4 answers. You first read the question, the 4 answers, select the 4 questions that you can write proper answer of it by studying the map, and you have to attain. It is of 4. In this way, you have to attempt this question number 4. Now we will move toward question number 5. Give geographical region. Here, in this give geographical region, question number 5, 4 options are given. Means 4 questions are given to you. And you have to attempt any 2. And the marks given is 6 marks. So, any 2 have to attain means 3 marks for each question. Each answer you will get 3 marks. Give geographical reason. Perfect and suitable reason you have to write. Any 2 you have to attain. First, see the question, read the question, understand the question, which points you have to write in that question. If you are looking or finding something confusion, don't attempt that question. But the questions which you can clearly understand and the points you can remember, you can attempt that question. First question asked in this prelim exam, why is Brazil called coffee pot of the world? Why is Brazil called coffee pot of the world? It is also very important question. As we all know the answer. Brazil ranked first in the world in terms of production of coffee. It produces nearly 40% of total coffee production in the world. It is the largest exporter of coffee. Therefore, Brazil is called coffee pot of the world. So this is the particular answer you have to write about the rank of the Brazil. Brazil ranked first in the world in terms of production of coffee. Nearly 40% of total coffee production of the world, and the largest exporter of coffee. These are the main points, main words you have to write in that answer. Question 2. Most of the Himalayan rivers are perennial in nature. And the answer you have to write. The most of Himalayan rivers originate in the snow-covered southern heights of the Himalaya. Most of the Himalayan river originates in the snow-covered southern heights of the Himalaya range. Second point, the rivers are well fed by rains during the rainy season through the southwesterly monsoon winds. And the third reason, these rivers are also fed by the melting of snow during the summer. Therefore, most of the Himalayan rivers are perennial. Perennial in nature means throughout the year they are flowing with higher quantity of water flow in them. So what are the main points you have to write in this answer? Himalayan rivers originate in the snow-covered southern heights. It fed by rain during the rainy season, and it also fed by melting of snow during the summer. So in summer also, due to melting of snow, it flows very heavy. These are the points you have to write in this. Next question. The evergreen forests in Brazil are called the lungs of the world. In March 2019 also this question is asked. The evergreen forests in Brazil are called the lungs of the world. And the answer is evergreen forest and rainforest. These are the two similar words which are used for the lungs of the world in Brazil. So rainforests are seen in the northern regions near the equator in Brazil. The main reason is rainforests are seen in the northern region near the equator in Brazil. The trees in rainforest draw in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. The main reason is the rainforest trees that draw in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. Thus, rainforests help in providing us with most of our required oxygen and absorbing the carbon dioxide. Therefore, rainforests or evergreen forests in Brazil are called lungs of the world. You can use both the words, evergreen forest also or rainforest also. In question, if it asks evergreen forest, we have to write evergreen forest. If they ask about rainforest, then the answer will be also. So the rainforests are seen in the northern region near the equator, and the trees draw in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. So this helps in providing us with most of required oxygen and absorbing the carbon dioxide, which is very important for the human beings also, is the main reason. Now the fourth question is, a dense network of railways has developed in the North Indian plains. In 2019, this question has also come in the exam. And the reason you have to write the answer. The North Indian plains are low-lying. There are not many hills in the region. The density of population in this region is quite. Why it is so? Because the density of population is very high. The agriculture, trade, commerce industries are well developed in the North Indian plains. In the North Indian plains, why it is? Because the trade, commerce industries are well developed. The need for transport of goods as well as the need of passenger transport is very high, and the need, as the trade commerce industries are developed, the need for the transportation of goods and passengers is very important. So therefore, a dense network of railway has developed in the North Indian plains. The North Indian plains are low-lying. There are not many hills in this region. This is the main reason also. The density of population in this region is quite high. The agriculture, trade, commerce industry is well developed in the North Indian plains, and the need for transport of goods as well as need of passenger transport is very high in this region. Therefore, a dense network of railways has developed in the North Indian plains. This is how you have to attempt the give reason, and if you have to attempt, each question carries 3. Now we will move to our question number 6a. Question number 6 again has two parts, question number 6a and question number 6b. So question number 6a, it is based on graph. With the help of given statistical data, prepare a joint bar graph and answer the following question. It is of 3 marks. 3 marks is for graph and 3 marks is for answering the question. 3 questions are asked on the graph. So statistical data, the information is given. So in this, we have the information of India and Brazil urban population percentage. country India and Brazil is given. Year is given 2015, 2016, 2017. In India, 2015, the population, urban population is 32.1. In 2016, it is 32.5. In 2017, it is 32.8. And of Brazil in 2015, it is 84.7. In 2016, it is 84.9. And in 2017, it is 85.1. So the main thing you have to look in the graph, you have to draw x-axis, y-axis, mark it properly. Use pencil, sharp pencil you have to use. Draw the arrow and you have to mark it properly. Do not scribble, rub and write so many times. First read the statistical data, understand it, then you can start for drawing and see that which type of graph is. In this, they have asked about joint bar graph. Compulsory scale you have to write on the graph. Index also you have to show that for a particular country, which sign or which indication you are giving. For India, in this map, I have used slanting lines, and for Brazil, I have used standing. The year 2015, 16, 17, and there you have to also indicate on the graph year, and the urban population you have to mark, and the scale you have to give of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So as per the requirement of the answer, the question they have asked, you have to read it and you have to show it on the graph. So in 2050, India you have to show 32.1 and Brazil you have to show 84.7. In 2060 of India you have to show 32.5 and Brazil 84.9. And in 2017 you have to show urban population is 32.8 and Brazil 85.1. Main thing you have to keep in mind, you have to write down scale, the index, proper indication of the country or the state which you are going to show, and the information about what you are indicating there should be written. X-axis, y-axis, and at the origin you have to give the mark O. So 3 marks for the graph. And in that only, on that particular statistical data, 3 marks questions are given. 3 questions are given and you have to attempt that also. It is of 3 marks. So as per the data, they have given the questions. What is the percentage of India's urban population in the year 2000? In the year 2016 of India urban population, they have asked. So what is the percentage of India's urban population? Through the statistical data, we can come to know it is 32.5. The percentage of India's urban population in year 2016 is 32.5. Answer number 2. The question is, which country has highest percentage of urban population? Which country has the highest percentage of urban population? From the statistical data given, we can see Brazil has the highest percentage of urban population. In every year, we can see. In 2015, also it is 84.7. In 2016, also 84.9. In 2017, it is 85.1. So Brazil has the highest percentage of urban population. Question number 3. What did the urban population of both the countries indicate? Both the countries' urban population, what it indicates, after looking at the statistical data, studying of the urban population of both the countries indicate that India's urban percentage of population is less as compared to Brazil. We can see in every year, India's percentage of population is less, Brazil is more. So the answer is the urban population of both the countries indicate that India's urban percentage of population is less as compared to Brazil. So this comes for the 3 marks. Question 6A. 2 questions they are asking that of 3 marks. First you have to prepare a graph. This is of 3 marks. And then you have to give the answers of the questions asked on the statistical data. 3 questions are asked. 3 all you have to attempt. And it is of 3 marks, 1 mark for each question. Now, in question 6B, observe the following graph and answer the following question. graph is given and you have to observe that, study that, understood that, and then you have to answer the following question. It is of 6 marks. 6 questions are asked and all the 6 questions you have to attempt in that question number 6B. So now we can see here the information is given in the graph is a percentage of population engaged in sectors, primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector, and the contribution of sector in national income, and the countries given of India and Brazil. Index is also given of indicating different colors are given for primary, secondary, and tertiary. According to that, you have to find the information, find the answer to the question asked. And the scale is given 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So in this first question they have asked, in India, higher percentage of population is engaged in which occupation? Higher percent in India occupation is of primary. Here we can see the percentage of population engaged in sector primary sector. Which country has 10% of population engaged in the primary occupation? Which country has 10% of population in primary occupation? In primary occupation, we can see India is higher, but in Brazil, we can see 10% of population engaged in primary occupation. So, which country? Brazil. Brazil country has 10% of population engaged in the primary occupation. Third question, which country's national income is increased because of the tertiary occupation? In the national income information, we can see in the graph, which country national income is increased because of tertiary occupation? We can see Brazil tertiary occupation is more than India. So Brazil national income is increased because of the tertiary occupation is the answer. Which occupation in India has less contribution in India's national income? Which occupation we can see less in contribution in India's national income? In national income, you can see tertiary is more, secondary is little less than tertiary, and primary is very low. So primary occupation in India has less contribution in India's national income. Fifth, in Brazil, what is the percentage of population engaged in secondary occupation? Secondary occupation, we have to see the population information. In secondary occupation, we can see near about 19%. So in Brazil, the percentage of population engaged in secondary occupation is about 19%. Sixth question they asked, and the sixth question is, which occupation in Brazil has higher contribution in national income? Which occupation in Brazil is higher contribution in national income information? We have to see in the graph of Brazil. Which occupation we can see higher? Tertiary occupation. It is in large. So tertiary occupation in Brazil has higher contribution in national income. So this is how in question number 6B graph is given and 6 questions they ask, and you have to attempt all the 6 questions compulsorily. Study the map, look at the map, get the information, confirm it, read twice, and then you have to write the answer properly. Very simple question they ask, but due to hurry, you can write wrong questions also. So before writing, just check it again and then write the answer. Now question number 7, answer the following in detail. Here also any 2 you have to write, and it is of 8 marks, means 4 marks for each. Any 2 you have to write. So first question they have asked, explain the importance of Himalayas and the Indian Ocean with respect to the climate of India. So the answer is, first point, the Indian Ocean and Himalayan ranges play an important role in the formation of southeast monsoon winds. In summer, the temperature in Punjab plains and the Thar desert is found to be high, as it affects the area of low pressure are developed. Over the other hand, the areas of higher pressure are found in the Indian Ocean. This led to the formation and the flowing of southeast monsoon winds from the Indian Ocean to the mainland of India. Fourth point, these winds are moisture laden and so they bring rainfall in India. Fifth point, Himalaya saves India by obstructing the passage of very cold winds from the north into India in winter. The south and west monsoon winds flow from the east to the north and reaches towards the Himalayas. The seventh point, these winds are obstructed by the Himalayas, Due to the obstruction, these winds change their direction and start flowing from northeast to the Indian Ocean. The return journey of these winds bring the retreating monsoon in peninsula region of India. So it is a brief answer. You have to write in brief. Don't write in just 2 or 3 lines. So it is brief answer. 4 marks for each answer. So you have to write answer according to that. Now prepare a questionnaire for a field visit to a factory. You have to prepare a questionnaire. Questions you have to prepare for a field visit, and the question should be particular and proper, appropriate to the field visit. So near about 8 questions you have to write. Questions should be such as, what is the year of establishment of this factory? What goods and manufacture in this factory? How many workers are working in this factory? Which raw material is essential for the goods manufactured in this factory? From where is the raw material required for manufacturing the goods purchased? Where are the goods manufacturers supplied? Which precautionary measures are taken to ensure the safety of workers? And which environment protecting measures are taken by this factory? So such types of question you have to ask in this question. You have general questions also you can ask, but near about 8 questions you can ask. So it is brief answers you have to write near about 8 questions related to fact. Next question asked is, how are Brazil and India different from each other in terms of location? In 2019 also this question has came. So Brazil is located in the northern, southern and western hemisphere. You have to show the difference between the terms of location. So Brazil is located in the northern, southern, western hemisphere. India is located completely in the northern and the eastern hemisphere. Brazil is located in the northern part of the continent of South America, and India is located in the southern part of the continent of Asia. So these are the points, these are the words you have to keep in mind about the location. Brazil is located in the northern, southern, western hemisphere. India is completely located in the northern and eastern hemisphere, and Brazil located in the northern part of continent of South America, and India is located in the southern part of continent of Asia. This particular answer you have to write. Now the last question in question number 7 is, write in details about the urbanization in India. About the urbanization you have to write. So we can see the answer should be, growth of urbanization in India has been slow. Example, from 18% in 1961 to 31.2% in 2011. Next point, urbanization has been more in the southern part than in the northern part of India. Mostly it is in the southern part as compared to the northern. Most urbanized cities and states of India are Goa 62%, Delhi 80%, Chandigarh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. These are the urbanized cities and states of India. Next point, in India, least urbanized states are Himachal Pradesh, Bihar, Assam, Odisha and Uttarakhand. To create regional balance, the government of India has promoted policies like go to village. Because most of the people are coming to the cities and staying, so the balance is disturbed. So to create regional balance, the government of India has promoted policy like go to villages. And in that answer, the further point is, in India, there has been growing industrialization leading to the availability of the jobs in urban areas. Urban areas have better facilities and amenities like water supply, electricity, health, education as compared to the rural areas. So people prefer to live in urban parts. There is increasing migration of people from rural areas to the urban areas. The urban population is increasing due to the expansion of urban centers and emergence of new towns. So these are the points you should cover in this answer, the main points. So, students, this way I have shown you the paper and the guidance. If you have any questions, you can ask related to it. Those who want to ask can unmute themselves and ask the question. Unmute yourself, beta, and ask the question. What doubts you have?
मैम
हाँ, yes.
टीचर
मैम
हाँ,
क्वेश्चन
बोलो.
टीचर इंडिया ब्राजील का इकोनॉमी मिक्स है कि डेवलप है, डेवलप टाइप है?
And the answer, it is not developed type. It is mixed. The economy
टीचर
of India and Brazil.
मिक्स मिक्स
मिक्स
हाँ,
टाइप
mixed
है।
मिक्स है मैम।
ओके टीचर।
मैम क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 के पहले का एक्सप्लेन करो ना।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 के पहले का.
पहले का
This graph question number 6b.
यस यस
Okay. So in this question number 6b, graph is given. And in that graph, simple information is given related to India, Brazil, or some other question as per related. So in this paper, the 3 occupations, primary, secondary, tertiary occupation, and the information of India and Brazil is given as per the percentage of population engaged in sector and the contribution of sector in the national level. 6 questions they have asked, and among 6 questions, all you have to attain because it is of total 6 marks. So in India, higher percent of population, as per the graph we can see, in primary occupation. With 10% of population engaged in primary occupation, as per the graph we can see, it is of Brazil. Then which country national income is increased because of tertiary occupation? Tertiary occupation we can see in Brazil it is higher in national income also and in population. Which occupation in India has less contribution is India's national income. India के national income में which population is in India is less contribution national income. In national income information we can see in India it is primary occupation because of India it is in Brazil, what is the percentage of population engaged in secondary occupation? In secondary occupation, as per the population information we can see in Brazil, it is near about 19%. And last question is asked, which occupation in Brazil has higher contribution in national income? So higher contribution in Brazil, it is of tertiary occupation. So these are the answer for the 6 questions you have to attempt. The next question who want to ask? Ask question, unmute yourself and ask beta question. Radhika Prajapati, you can ask the question. Lakshmi Mandal, Vinay Vishwakarma, Aditya, Kashish, Umera Sheikh, you can unmute yourself and ask. The students who have raised their hand can ask the question and clear their doubt. Ikra, you can also ask the question. Unmute yourself and ask. Unmute yourself, beta. Students, unmute yourself. Those who want to ask the question and ask the question.
टीचर क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 का बी वाला बताओ।
Question number 4. Ji. See. Observe the map of Brazil and answer the following question. Any 4 you have to attempt. 6 questions are given, and in this you have to attempt any 4 question and 4 marks. And it is of 4 marks. For each answer you will get 1. So map is given. It may be of Brazil or it may be of India. So in this exam, we have got the map of Brazil and it is a population distribution. So the dot which are given in the map, this shows the information. How is the population in that particular area? So question number 6 questions they totally ask. From that you have to answer the 4. First you all read the 6 question and the questions you want to answer, you can select that and only write that question answer only. Identify the type of map showing distribution. What is the type of map? Dot. From this we can see that it is a dot map because the information is shown in dot. Which state from north of Brazil population is spare? From the north of Brazil we can see Amazon. It is very spare because of unavailability of various facilities, transportation, electricity due to the forest in that region. So it is sparsely populated. Third question, how is the density of population in the coastal areas? In the coastal areas, we can see the density of population is high. Through the map also, we can see the dot at the coastal areas is very high. The dots are more, means the population is more in that particular area in coastal areas because of the water. Human beings settle at the place where they can get water easily. So this is the reason the density of population is high in the coastal area. Fourth question, which state population is highly concentrated means high population, where we can see Rio de Janeiro, Brazilian, Sao Paulo. The dots in that particular area are very high. More dots are showing, so that pink color we can see in dark color. So the answer is Rio de Janeiro, Brazilian, Sao Paulo. Which state population is highly concentrated? Highly concentrated is Rio de Janeiro, Brazilian, Sao Paulo, means these are the more populated place. Fifth question, how is the distribution of population in the state of Amazon? The distribution of population is sparse. The dots we can see is very less. They are too away from each other. So the population is less in Amazon. It is spare population. How is the distribution of population in Brazil? In Brazil, how is the distribution of population? We can see it is uneven. Uneven means it is not equal at every place. Somewhere it is, in some states it is very high, in some state it is very low, and somewhere it is medium. So the distribution of population is uneven in Brazil. With the help of the map, we can get this information. So like this, you have to answer any 4 questions. Next question.
Ma'am,
Huh?
question number 4 का A.
Huh?
Once again, please repeat.
Okay. Question number 4A, outline of map is given and the points, 6 points are given, 6 questions are given that you have to mark in that particular map. You have to write the name also and give the index also. The main thing they have asked about writing the name and give index. So in index, the things which you are going to mark, that you have to give particular indication sign to them and that you have to fill in that index. And if 4 you have to attain, 6 points they give. There it is given 6, Eastern Coastal Plain, hot desert region, economic capital of India, state of one horn rhinos, Eastern Himalayas and Northeastern evergreen forest. So from these 6, the 4 which you can solve properly or mark in the map properly, that you have to select and you have to fill in the map. But index is important and the marking and writing their name is also important. Different sign you have to give, such as standing line, slanting line, dot, or star shape sign, or triangle sign, or box shape. So in the Eastern Coastal Plain, it is in shading, it is shown in the map. The hot desert region, it is shown in the sleeping line. The economic capital of India, it is shown in the star. The state of one horn rhinos, it is shown in the triangle shape. Eastern Himalayas, it is shown in the boxes type. And the northeastern evergreen forest, it is shown in as the mountain shape from north to the east side of the northeast part of the map. So as per this, we have to solve any 4 and 1 mark for 1 question is allotted. So properly you have to write the name and write the index. Any 4. Next.
Miss, can you show question number 5? Question number 2.
Question number 2. Question number 2, it is of correct, match the correct pair. Column A, column B is given. 4 questions they ask in column A, and column B options are given here about 5. Or sometimes 6 also they can give, but it is of 5. And in this they have asked the origin of Ganga river, the origin of Amazon river, the southernmost point of India, and the southern east highland in Brazil. And you have to mark it, match it with correct pair. The origin of Ganga river, Gangotri, the answer will be Gangotri. The origin of Amazon river, the answer is Andes mountain. It is originating from the Andes mountain, Amazon river. And the southernmost point of India is Indira Point. And the southernmost highland in Brazil is the Great Escarpment. So in the paper also properly you have to write in column A the option, in column B the answer of that option in neat and clean handwriting and proper method. Next question. Ask next question, student. Those who have raised the hand, unmute yourself and ask. Lakshmi Mandal, Hemant, Satyapriya, ask the question. The number 1816 is written. Who is that student? Can ask the question. Unmute yourself and ask. Sonu Vaishya, unmute yourself and ask the question. Danish, unmute yourself and ask the question. Unmute yourself, student, and ask the question. Those who have raised their hand.
मिस
हाँ बोलो.
मिस क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में कभी क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 में ये भी डिफरेंस बिटवीन भी आता है ना, और शॉर्ट नोट भी
हाँ.
आता है.
Yes, yes. Anything
miss-
they can ask. Question number 3. Name the following also they can ask.
मिस तीनों करने का ना, लर्न शॉर्ट नोट, डिफरेंस बिटवीन.
Everything you have to learn. But as per the demand of the question, you have to write the answer. So in this paper, they have asked about answer the following question in one sentence. Name the following also can be asked. Or difference between also can be asked.
मिस और क्वेश्चन नंबर 4A में कभी ब्राजील का भी पूछ सकते हैं और इंडिया का भी पूछ सकते हैं ना.
Anywhere. In Brazil also, or it may be of India. So in exam, now first prelim, they have asked about the India.
Yes, miss.
But it is
Thank
not that same that only India is asked map. Brazil also can ask.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, who want to ask the question?
मिस क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 का बताइए ना थोड़ा.
Question number 6.
यस मिस.
Question number 6, A or B?
यस टीचर.
I have explained, no, just few minutes before. Okay, question number 6A, 6 marks it is. 3 marks for graph and 3 marks for the 3 questions they ask, and you have to write the answer. So here it is asked about the India and Brazil urban population. The country India and Brazil is given. Year is given 2015, 16, 17, and the information is given. So while drawing the graph, you have to use pointed pencil, sharp pencil, and draw the graph. X-axis, Y-axis, the information which is asked, we have to write down on the graph showing the year, and the urban population. It is indicated in the 10, 20, 30 scale. The mark, the sign you are using for India and Brazil, that also you have to show on that map, on the graph. And the scale is compulsory. You have to write the scale on the graph paper, compulsory. So it comes for the 3 marks. And next 3 questions are asked on that statistical data. And the 3 questions were asked, what is the percentage of India's urban population in the year 2016? And the answer was 32.5. Which country has the highest percent of urban population? And the highest person we can see, as per the information, it is Brazil. And the third question, what is the urban population of both the countries indicate? So it indicates that the urban population of India is less as compared to Brazil. So these 3 questions comes for 3 marks, and this graph comes for 3 marks. So question number 6A, total 6 marks. And question number 6B, graph is given, and you have to answer the 6th question. It comes for the 6 marks. All the 6 question compulsory you have to answer. There is no option for you. All the 6 you have to answer. So in this paper, it is asked for the percentage of population engaged in sector, primary, secondary, and the tertiary, and the contribution of sector in the national income, like India and Brazil, as per the sector. So next,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Ask next question. Who want to ask? Hemant? (1816), who's that number?
Ma'am, we'll stop here. It's 9:55.
Okay, ma'am, we can stop.
Okay. Students, ma'am has explained you all the paper, complete paper. She has explained you how to write, what answers you have to write. She has explained everything. So accordingly, you prepare for your next exam. Okay, we'll stop here for today. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, student. Best of